It's you again.
Yeah.
What do you have?
This is a Civil War period math book that has story problems about killing Yankees. It says, if one Confederate soldier can kill 90 Yankees, how many Yankees can 10 Confederate soldiers kill?
I think that's still in math books in North Carolina.
It's really difficult to find this particular book. There's a handful of them out there, but I've looked for years, and you just never see them for sale.
Well, it's cool, and it's 1864. It's right there. Believe it or not, the Southern soldier was 3 times more likely to hit a Yankee with a bullet at a long range as opposed to a Yankee shooting at a Southerner.
3 to 1, yes, but not 90 to 1, right?
They were a much better marksman growing up on a farm. You had to be pretty good with a rifle, or a lot of nights you would have gone hungry.
Sure.
To me, it's a little odd that they're printing anything in 1864 in North Carolina. This is like the peak of the Civil War. Basically, every resource is going to the war and not to arithmetic books.
It's very fragile because it's printed on Confederate paper. There weren't many paper mills down south. A lot of the paper that came in came from England and had to get through the blockade. And of course, by that time, really nothing was getting through the blockade. So it's like probably about the worst quality paper there is. And because of that, you can see there's some pretty significant restoration done.
I'm gonna open it up here. If 1 pound of honey be worth 30 cents, how many cents are 2 pounds worth? So obviously it's a math book, not
English.
Yeah, this thing is a pretty rare find. You have to realize during this time period, people's lives revolved around the Civil War. And everything down to their children's school books reflected that. I've never seen a school book that looked even close to this. How much you want for it?
$7,000.
Okay, I have no idea.
We could always call your dad in to authenticate it. 1864, that's about right.
I think he actually went to school in Raleigh there for a while.
Could have been a sex book.
I have a friend, her name's Rebecca. She will be able to help me figure out the price.
All right. I have made some really good deals with Rick in the past, but, you know, lately he's been kind of lowballing me. Hopefully this expert will know what she's doing and it'll go better than some of the other times.
I see 1864 in North Carolina. That automatically says, oh, I see why you called me in here. The Civil War is one of the most traumatic and life-changing events in the history of our country. The South relied on getting books from the North, and obviously that had to stop once they seceded.
It has great references to killing Yankees with bad grammar.
Great. Scholars, when they read Confederate imprints, they're always surprised at how harsh the words are. It's very vitriolic.
Why is it called an imprint?
Imprint is just anything that's been printed, essentially. So
Okay.
what we're talking about is... Even Chum knew that, Rick.
Yeah.
I mean... One of the cool things about Confederate imprints is that there's a lot of patriotism associated with them. So people are suddenly writing to how we need to defend our way of life, and anytime someone would publish something like that, it was considered contributing to the cause. So this kind of thing, killing Yankees, oh yeah, typical.
Have you seen this particular book?
You know, there was a huge amount printed of this book, but many, many of the copies were actually destroyed during Sherman's march. So it's kind of known for that it was destroyed. It's from Raleigh, which is pretty interesting. I mean, this is not Richmond, this is not New Orleans, it's not a major center. So that can contribute to the scarcity. It is kind of unusual that it doesn't come up at the market very often. So if this copy were absolutely beautiful, I would value it at around $2,000. This copy is not beautiful. Because of the condition, I'd look more around $1,200 or $1,300 for it, which is more than you're gonna get for most Confederate textbooks.
Okay, well, I've been offered 5 times that for that book.
And you should take that because that is not the market value.
Thank you, Rebecca. You're
Yeah.
the best.
Good luck with this one.
Thanks.
With collectibles, things are only worth as much as people would pay for it. And so you have to kind of go based on what you expect is comparable copies.
Well, you guys are a little bit apart on the price there.
Yeah, we are.
I don't think we're gonna make a deal. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think so either. I really have been offered a lot more than that, so.
if you get more power to you.
All right,
man.
man. Thanks.
Have a good one.
All right, good
Thanks,
luck
man.
with that, man.
All right. In the rare book world, I could maybe see her coming up with a price like that. But in the Confederate artifact world, she's way off. People who collect Civil War and Confederate, they like any reference to combat, and that's what makes this book a lot more valuable.